Today I am shorting oil, and this video is going to be sponsored by Canada Dry. Normally I drink the cranberry one because well, sometimes your girlfriend's got her period, and but this one's cherry. The cranberry one's delicious though. The UAE is leaving OPEC. I got a notification this morning, and I decided, this was, I don't know, 7:30 this morning or something like that. I was shorting oil. I'd had enough. It was like hitting like 139, ripping higher. And I'm taking a short position. So that's what I did this morning. For a September expiration, okay, UAE comes out, says we are leaving OPEC. That means that they will not be constrained as to how much oil they can pump out of the ground and ship. They're going to give a lot more back to the market. Here's something else you guys probably have not heard about because I haven't told you yet, obviously, okay, is some lady just gave me some weird nasty look, probably because I'm talking to myself. It looks like I'm talking to myself drinking my Canada Dry. And that is, there's 5 central Federal Reserve, Central Reserve banks or whatever. You got like Bank of England, USA, Bank of England, Japan, the Swiss, Canada. We're going to add, I believe, the United Emirates to that list, possibly. The Federal Reserve, tomorrow's FOMC meeting, okay, they have to make that decision. What does that mean? If they decide, the Federal Reserve's, to add the UAE to one of the 5, it'll be 6, central banks, they're going to be part of our swaps market. Okay? That means that they will be trading. It's not exactly how it works, but bear with me. I'm trying to simplify this for you guys. They swap their currency for dollars. Okay, that's the currency swap on like the FX. If you guys trade Forex, there's a currency swap. And so that'll allow them to trade. That'll add liquidity. Now, no one wants to actually hold dollars. I think I have, I don't know, like I have an envelope of like a couple $20. I mean, this gold coin probably has more value in it than actual dollars. No one wants to hold dollars because they devalue, right? So no one actually holds the currency in like greenbacks. They hold it in short-term treasuries. Well, what happens if we add another, global, this would be the only, I mean, yeah, this would be in the Middle East. This would be the big, Federal Reserve Bank for the entire Middle East in the oil supply. If they're going to start buying our treasuries, again, because you're not going to hold paper currency, that's stupid, because it's just going to devalue to nothing. Paper currencies, at least 1 to 3 month treasuries, interest rates are going to come down. Okay, so we have FOMC tomorrow. The Federal Reserve will probably announcing that they may be adding this, the United Emirates, I believe it's the UAE, to the Federal Reserve. On top of that, they just left, it's either the UAE or the Saudis. One of them is getting added. And then they just left OPEC. It seems like a no-brainer to me personally, on top of all of the mags have earnings tomorrow. If inflation's forced down, plus, you guys saw Gamma yesterday. We talked about the Gamma rip on NVIDIA, how it shot up past the call wall, and then overnight it hit like 217 and ripped right back down with the repricing model, because the market makers have to reprice. The same thing's going to happen sort of with oil. It's ripping right back up, and when that reverse happens, the contango, which is kind of similar to how Gamma works on the commodities market, when that reverse happens, it's going to fall and then get like squeezed down. We'll never go back to a place where there is such an oil shock demand to the system. However, could this boost, again, lower coupon rates on treasuries? Okay, that's good for equities. That shoots equities up higher. We got oil coming down on the opposite direction. Again, that shoots oil higher. Staples will probably sell off, plus just killer, just blast earnings with the Mag 7. Apple, I told you guys yesterday, or at least in my private trading Discord, I was buying Apple portfolio secured puts. I don't buy cash secured puts. I buy portfolio secured puts yesterday on Apple. Apple took off. I told everyone, I'm like, guys, look, it's got the best Sharpe ratio. You know, it has the best fundamentals of the Mag 7. It's performatively well this morning. It's doing just as I expected. I expect USO to come crashing down so hard. It's going to be beautiful. It's really going to be a spectacle to see. And again, they have to. They have to, because there's no way in the world Republicans are winning a midterm election with oil prices high. I don't care who you are. Oil prices high means that fertilizer's high, means that food cost is high, means that production, all the supply lines, everything you want to buy from China. Oil high equals inflation high, means that whoever's in office is not winning the midterms. Okay, they have to bring oil down, and it's going to crash really hard on top of inflation rates have to come down, so that when dipshit congressperson, banana and rice girl, goes up there, or whoever goes up there and says, you know, we want your vote because look, we brought, it could be anyone, it could be DeSantis, it could be anyone. I don't care. I'm not really that political. I'm a capitalist. I play both sides. Come on, guys. Come on, you can go. These silly landscapers getting in my way. I play both sides. So whoever goes up there has to convince the American electorate that you should vote for them. The midterms are hands down the most important election, bigger than the presidential election, because your vote actually counts for your senators and your congresspeople. That's what actually counts. It doesn't count for the president. I don't care what anyone tells you. Voting for the president of the United States does, as a regular person, does not count. You are not an electoral college. This counts. The elections coming up actually counts. And so these people that are going to come up on stage are going to say, hey, look, we brought inflation down. Okay, we crashed the oil market. Stock market's up. Best time ever. Never been done before. Such a reversion. I just got a notification. Mags just hit 67.01. I have covered calls at 68. And they're going to say oil's down, food costs are down. Well, of course, because oil is down, obviously food costs would be down. Interest rates are down. People can apply for more mortgages, get the housing market going. Jobs are coming back because, again, interest rates are down. All of a sudden, they look like a genius, okay? All this stuff happens 6 to 9 months in advance. Whoever's standing up on the electoral stage is going to just look incredible. Republicans have to do this. There's no other way. And they have to keep the debt snowball rolling. Don't forget, guys, we're hitting more debt than we've ever hit in America. And someone has to buy that debt. It's gonna be the UAE or the Saudis or whoever they're gonna introduce for these swaps, one of those two, and they're gonna do it tomorrow. And when that happens, oh my God, all new highs. I love it. Let's go. And yes, it was the UAE. I just had to double check my notes. It's the UAE that is going to be one of the swap lines for the Federal Reserve. Again, Wednesday, that's tomorrow, FOMC makes that decision. That's what you guys want to look for tomorrow. UAE was also the ones that are leaving OPEC, okay? The trade agreement, so they can just make as much oil as they want. And they'll be buying our treasury debt. You couldn't have planned this any better. Oh, by the way, I forgot Swiss. The Swiss is on the list of those 5 that are on there now. I don't know how I forgot the Swiss. They're the only country, the Swiss francs, that have 0% interest rate. You guys could borrow in Swiss as a currency swap and make the spread, you know, on margin. Just saying, in case you guys wanted to know, in case you needed to know.